Name and badge number? You communicated with me, you have to give me your badge and name number.
What if what you're chasing after isn't worth it? Found a purpose in disaster but no answers on the surface. What if who you're running into has an issue with the person that's emerging from the verdicts that you lived through? The bullets barely missed you, the bullshit hit you like a ton of bricks. Pissed it out, I come to this. Should be grateful you exist instead of liking someone else's pics. You only get what you give, it is what it is. We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe but too well behaved to feel never.
What's up, guys? Hope everyone's having a great day. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're coming back, welcome back. All right, guys, so right now we are taking a look at the race for the final 3 spots in the Frauditor of the Year tournament. The top 3 vote getters, of course, will be moving on to join the field of 16. And right now, Rolando Bass is in the lead with 335 votes, followed by Joe Cool, which is interesting, with 274, and then the Resistance with 207. Silence Boys has 153. So voting will be going on all week, so the field can change. So if one of your favorites is in, don't worry too much, because it doesn't necessarily mean that they will make it. Remember, again, only the top 3. So the link to the voting will, of course, be in the description, so make sure you guys do that. Alright, guys, so today we are taking a look at the California group. A few of them going out, and they decide to audit, private business that I'm assuming has some sort of government contract. They like to do that a whole lot. And we're going to watch a part of the video where they're actually having a conversation with, I believe it's the owner or somebody that works at this building. And so it's an interesting conversation, so I wanted you guys to hear about what is being said in this conversation.
Waiting for daddy or what? Okay. Waiting for daddy. Waiting for daddy. Dad.
Why? I don't know what you're doing at my business. I don't know what you're doing at my business. I don't know if you're going to try to break in or out here on the subway. You guys can tell me just as easy what you're doing now. I would just ask a simple question. This is what? What are you guys doing for? We're just making a business. Simple answer, man. It's not your business. You must control us, man. We have rights out here. And until you understand that, your civil rights are suppressed for the rest of your life, man. So congratulations. You're about to get school today, my boy. And then the daddy will show up and he's going to tell you to leave us alone for not breaking the law. I'm not. I didn't do anything. I just had a simple question. I have $1,000 of product. I have thousands of dollars in my hands right now. I understand that. I'm just saying, worrying about what you got in there? I'm just saying, I don't know if you guys are going to try to break into my shop. If you guys, so you're profiling us, man.
You have to choose too, man.
Seriously, you're brown too, man. You're going to profile another brown man? That's how we hold each other down, or what? Is that how we hold each other down, put each other in jail? It'd be just as easy to dispose, whatever. Hey, man, is that how we hold each other down and put each other in jail? Is that what we're supposed to do? I'm not pressing charges. I just want to make sure that I'm protected. That's all. I can't do that. Like, hey, I work hard. I work early in the morning. I work at UPS and I have my own shop. So why would I be concerned about people filming my shop? Right? That's just common sense. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm just asking because I don't know.
Is that the way you do Google when they pass by with a map? Yeah, we can see your shop from the with my computer. So what cameras? Why are you afraid of cameras, bro?
Then it'd be just as easy to tell me. Why
Google doesn't tell you.
What's that?
Google doesn't tell you when they pass by here.
The next time I see you in the street filming, I'm gonna come and ask you why you're filming and what are you doing. Is that cool?
I'll perfectly tell you. Like,
You think if you're out doing your own personal
I'm not gonna get
thing,
into
you're
with you
gonna
guys
stop and
like
explain to somebody what you're doing, man? You think if somebody approaches you and says, "Hey, man, what do you film? What do you take a picture?" You're gonna stand there and explain to them exactly what you're doing? I don't think so.
Why do I think? Why do I think that?
It's none of your business, man. Just like it's none of your
Everybody has their opinion, man. That's my opinion. Like, I don't have anything to hide. I'm not hiding from anybody. So if somebody asks me, hey, why are you filming my shop, or what are you doing this, why are you taking a picture? I'll tell them, okay, well, because of whatever reason I was. I don't have anything to hide.
You told the other guy it's public photography.
What's that?
It's public photography. It's public, it's not a crime. Videoing in public is not a crime, man. You need to understand that. So
You guys want to take a look inside my shop? So you
You're
can take
wasting
one
our
photo?
taxpayers' money calling the cops out here to educate you. Something that you should have learned in school, man. It's pretty sad that we make it this high in life. You even got your own shop and you don't know your own civil rights, man. That's pretty.
And I hope
sad,
if
man.
the cops come, if they're harassing us, you'll be liable for it because you called them, or whoever called them. And
I have a legitimate concern.
what gentleman concerns
my
that?
taxes pay their salary, right? Just
Oh,
like your guys.
we pay our taxes as well. Same thing. And I pay more than you, sir.
I don't pay into come harass you, too, bro. I'm not gonna pay him. for
So, heads up. If they harass us or they put us on the floor, and because you guys call them, you're liable for it. Think about it, sir. You're liable for it. Seriously. Okay. So, if you have insurance, we have good attorneys, man, because we're medias.
With a good attitude, man, and just
I haven't. Have I taken attitude with you? I haven't.
No,
I
I'm
ask
saying
simple
them.
questions.
The cops come with a different agenda.
And when they show up,
Let me
I'm
explain something,
gonna
man.
express my concerns as well.
Have your rights ever been suppressed on a
Of
pullover?
course, I've been
or
arrested. I've
harassed by
done
the
jail
cops?
time. So
What do you think they're going to do?
I just want to know why.
Hey, bro,
I'm not
gonna
trying
put
to
us in
suppress
cuffs,
your rights. I'm not trying to
throw
do
our
anything.
equipment on the floor, put us in the car.
If you guys don't have anything that is gonna make them, you guys do that, why would you think you could do that? Like, I don't know.
So there you have it. The gentleman was being very cordial with them, and if you heard, he even offered them access inside to do some filming inside, and of course they want nothing to do with that. No, they got exactly what they wanted. They wanted the guy to come out of confrontation. They just wanted to talk to him and talk at him pretty much, and the guy was being completely reasonable, just trying to find out what they were doing, why they were doing it. And again, it's their right not to say. But they don't have to sit here and badger this man. And then to bring up Google, which I thought was a really stupid remark. Everyone knows why the Google card goes around. So, did Google tell you? Yes, Google does tell you. Google releases press releases saying, this is our Google car. This is what our Google car does. How the hell else do you know what the Google car is? You might, Google just doesn't have a car go out and say, oh yeah, don't worry about that. It's none of your goddamn business. Yeah, it's a Google car. We don't give a shit. It's none of your business. Don't worry about it. No. They let people know what's going on. Because they're real media. And real media usually, unless they're conducting some sort of undercover investigation, they usually let people know what's going on, right? And they try not to cause the scene. Unlike some of these other guys. Now this brings me to my second point. He was talking about how if he was to call the police and the police harass them or threw him on the ground or whatever, he could be liable for calling the police, right? Now, this was an interesting thing to me. I looked this up, and this is what I found. All right, now this is from the ACLU in Oregon, Civil Remedies for Unlawful Summoning of a Police Officer. We support, which this passed, by the way, we support HB 3216, which creates a civil cause of action for a person injured by another person unlawfully summoning a police officer. Summoning of law enforcement by members of the public should be limited to true public safety and emergency issues. Law enforcement officers have a responsibility to address issues pertaining to public safety. Indeed, when conflicts between community members or circumstances arise that reach a level of seriousness where members of our community are truly in danger of harm, police intervention may be necessary. However, we have seen numerous instances of police officers being called to intervene in situations where no danger is present, fueled by bias and discrimination. This incident can deeply and negatively affect vulnerable communities. HB 3216 is an attempt to help shift the public's understanding of the impact of these incidents and help direct our law enforcement resources back to public safety. So in Oregon, it is possible for this sort of a thing. It really just depends on state by state, and the reason that was even suggested in the first place and passed is because it's more geared towards some of the racial issues that are happening. You know, like when people call the police on like a black man or a Latino man or some minority that is out there not really doing anything. It's to try and stop people from doing that. That's what it was aimed for. But the wording of it is making it to where it can be used in different aspects. So if this happened in Oregon, yes, it's a possibility that could happen. But again, it's state by state. Each state is probably going to handle that thing differently. Now, what do you guys think? Is this a sort of law that needs to be passed state by state just to help people in general, or are you like me and I think it's a good idea and it should be implemented in state by state, but I think they need to word it a little better so people can't abuse it. Because I think that's the issue that's going to fall in, that people are going to end up abusing it and clog up the legal system with frivolous lawsuits. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Also, make sure you vote for your top 3 picks. Voting will remain open until Saturday. All right, guys, hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you in another video. Peace.
I can't believe you two took that raving lunatic seriously. What do you think this is?